Okay, so testing if the sound from the microphone works. I don't usually like talking for YouTube videos. I really don't, but I'm gonna try it, see what happens. See if it even works. So this is one versus one. My witch doctor versus Lucas Kid, his privateer. And let's see who wins. He has a pretty good privateer, not as good as his swashbuckler, but he has a class advantage because, for now, privateers in 101 are actually better than witch doctors. So this is going to be interesting. And it looks like he's going to charge soon. And why in the world will my pet not gaze? Had 3 chances, failed all times. Not exactly sure what I'm going to do at the moment. I kind of want to charge, but I need to get my goat a little bit closer just to make sure they won't run away from his hidden. But if I do that, he also might die, so kind of risky. But let's chance it. Might as well. And in fact, I'll even do this. So it's a little bit risky, but for a good YouTube video, might as well make it a little bit interesting anyways. And usually end up dying when I do play a little bit too careful. Well, that was a rather fail by Grondo, which I'm just gonna call him Goro. Yep, he was right. Well, he's not gonna be able to kill Poe in 1 round, I'm pretty sure. Unless he gets some really good spams, so I think he'll just build hidden and then take out one of the 3 companions by himself. Oh, they're going after Bonnie. Didn't expect that, but I guess it's actually kind of smart. But that failed, which that's actually pretty lucky by me, but then again, I guess it makes up for that fail by Goro. And Lucas, as I said, he's not the best privateer. He's going after all 3 of my companions, which is not going to kill either of them very quickly. But let's see him. He's definitely no newbie. I mean, he's good. Might as well use gaze on someone, so I'll just use it there. There's no. Then try to maybe, well, no, not. But see if Goro can do better. So I'm going to be making lots of videos in the future for Pirate Run 1, and of course the main goal for the YouTube channel is for my tennis practices and matches to partly, kind of show off my skills and also studying my tapes so I know where to improve for future matches. And also, please don't make fun of my accent. Yes, I'm from South Georgia. Please don't make fun of it. It's just how to speak. Man, sheesh, Goro is doing horribly with that reduced dodge. Useless. Plain useless. Useless companion right there. Huh. She has been on in a long time. And also an advantage that I will have is eventually, I'm gonna be the only YouTube video person so far that's gonna be recording clan matches and clan practices, because even Feasty Orange or Jeremy is not in the moment in the clan, so he cannot be videoing clan matches. I think I'm pretty much going to be the only one to record some clan matches, since the last one was Envy over a year ago, so well, that'll be fun to watch. And wow, that was useless charm, but might as well, I need using anyway, so let's see, time to, my powers aren't the best right now, but time to start killing someone here, so let's see, Go can not attack Goro, so just do that, and see if, no, actually I'm just gonna do this, that, my powers are not the best, but yeah, I guess that should work. I'm guessing that Ocean should at least die, and Toro lose some health. But let's see, so far my companions have been very useful. Well, looks like I'm the one who can get anything done. That's super. Okay, let's see, Campo, what are you gonna do here? No dodge, and yeah, wow. His companions are, you're doing a lot better. I'm really kind of angry at myself now. Probably should have also attacked Egg, but let's see, maybe Poe can still get something done. Let's see. Of course not. Wow. And it's only in a spirit, I mean, they should not really be missing as much. But just that on, especially on the Egg, it's kind of strange, definitely strange, but so far, I haven't taken much damage yet, at least, even though I've been playing pretty sloppy so far, but hopefully I can start kind of, taking the advantage here in the next 1 or 2 turns. Since it's kind of hard to really save either of these companions with their low health, he maybe can Fort and Bonnie heal one of them, try to save one of them for a little while, but I highly doubt he's going to be able to save both of them for the next turn. So let's see who he chooses. Yep, I thought it might be Egg. Fast, so he actually might Bonnie heal Toro. Well, I doubt it. Won't be very smart, but let's see. There's a super on Poe. But pretty sure Poe at least has enough dodge. Maybe he dodged one, or at least not die. Yeah, he's not gonna die. Well, he did Bonnie heal Toro, okay. Pretty nice heal. I really do need to kind of start playing better here, or else he might actually try to come back here, so need to at least kill Egg. Come on. Might be kind of an overkill here, but just to make sure that he freaking dies. Here you go. So then, once he's dead and the spirit will be gone next round, see if I can start moving head in, actually. That'd be smart. Right there. Okay. Yeah, this isn't, this definitely isn't my best match, especially, the best recorded one so far. Actually, the best match was the only one that hasn't worked so far, which was that 2 versus 2. It was me and Zoe versus Lucas, his privateer, and a good Scotch buckler called Omar. And we ended up winning battle while only losing one companion. And I had awesome music going in the background, some of my favorite music. And after all that, it did not even load, it failed to upload. Very frustrating. So, I'm gonna be testing some more stuff just to see if I get consistently, what in the world's going on with that. And wow, heck, it did not die. Didn't even really come that close. I'm glad that Lucas has not really mastered privateer yet, or else I'd probably be losing. I mean, I've really not been playing very well so far. But yeah, I think I'm still most likely going to win. Even though he has all of his forts, I only have one fort left, along with some training and whatnot. But yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm still going to win. I'm not sure why he isn't using any forts yet. If he did, this would be a lot closer of a match. Okay, apparently none of our companions can hit, so it's really strange. And, of course, Blade Storm on Poe. This is just not my best luck day so far. It really isn't, Okay, I'm really starting to get frustrated now. This is pretty bad. Okay, now, it should die again. Oh yeah, with reduced dodge, I really don't see how. Well, no, there's the Spirit. I'm not sure. Okay, I'm gonna try one more time to attack Toro. If Goral fails again, then I'll just move on to bonding. But at least Egg is finally gonna die. I'm pretty sure, unless, maybe they'll have a weak storm. Okay, no, I won't, so yeah. Egg dies, so that's a start. And hopefully Bonnie can do some damage on Toro. Okay, good. So far, I'm the only one who's been able to do anything much so far with the Supermorn Song and the Mega Storm. So now I'm pretty sure I've pretty much won for sure. I mean, all he has is Pawn left for offense, which he'll most likely fort spin, but eventually she's gonna die. So I'm pretty sure I've won, and it wasn't a very clean win. Win's a win, I guess. And, I mean, I don't want her to say Bonnie. I mean, she's not going to give me an easy win here. And, well, I'm on to Fort Gore if it was that long. Well, at least he got tied, but I'm really worried though. He really might die soon. But I'll still fort him. Well, either fort or heal. Yeah, I guess I'll fort him as well. Yeah, it's not like I'm in any danger anymore. Might as well delete that. I don't think I'm going to be using Purge. Okay, move Bonnie up, and I should probably need to Bonnie him. Next turn. And those epics. Which is discipline. Really? Nah, I guess I'll just make sure Grover doesn't die since he has a better chance of killing Bonnie than my Bonnie does. And in the future, I might be making some videos where I'm actually talking through the microphone, but most likely I'll just be playing music if I can get it to work. Because maybe it won't work with music, but it will work with just my voice. I really don't understand that, but once again, I am playing horrible to this technology. It took me 2 months to freaking make a YouTube channel, and a week to actually get to where these YouTube videos work at all, so I really bet. I mean, I really don't have any experience with much of this. But I've gotten to get a bit better. I mean, I'm learning. Yeah, Lucas, he doesn't need to complain. I mean, he's got a decent off luck. Crazy thing is, The way Predators win now is by spamming forts. He has not used a single fort entire match, and that's why it looks like it's just going to be pretty clean win, even though I haven't played my best. Just that, and just to make sure Molly dies, I'll get there, because once she dies, all he can do is track it out by then. And see, that's why I use all commands, and even when I did that, Bonnie still lived, so yeah. And with only the spirit, I don't know how the heck he's having so much dodge this match, but I guess it doesn't really matter. And I guess that's not gonna be very helpful. I really don't understand what he was doing by using the forts. That didn't really make much sense. But and he's still a great news frontier, and he started out pretty good, you know. He's one of the, well, actually, he's at the moment the best swashbuckler in a 1-versus-1, so, I mean, come on. So he's just on Privateer, it's a process, but as good as he is on Swashbuckler, I think he's eventually going to get pretty good on Privateer as well. And I really do wish Quick Draw would actually work. Instead, it only works on Scarefast and bombs, that glitch. King's Last, well, it would be pretty cool to get that glitch fixed soon. You know, a whole bunch of people are being annoying and asking for new worlds and whatnot, but still just a recommendation. I mean, that Quick Draw really can mess up some strategy for companions. It works for Musketeers, the Quick Draw does, but it doesn't work for Bonnie or other companions who get Quick Draw. The only reason I keep Quick Draw is because it can really surprise Musketeers and other bombers, you know, they can Quick Draw, Scatter Blast, and musket bombs, and even Privateer bombs if they're close enough. It's very strange, but can't really, I mean, they can be pretty helpful. And actually, at this point, I do wish I kept Purge just so I could move forward, Purge, and get us over with rather quickly. Instead, he's most likely going to try to drag it out. But, oh well, let's get this. Just keep attacking. Eventually, he'll die. And really, just because it takes long to upload, I kind of want to stop video here, but, nah, I guess I'll just let y'all watch the rest of it. Huh. Yeah. Come on. And now, now he's probably going to use all 5 of his forts just to drag this out. That's how he plays. Yeah. Here we go. That's 1 fort. Yep. And now he'll probably just heal until that one runs out. And then fort, then heal. And then eventually he'll be out of heal, so he'll just fort, and eventually he'll die. In fact, actually, here's a good idea. Unfortunately, I don't have Purge, but at least make sure he can't heal. And once he gets elusive, Goro's gonna be useless, pretty much gonna miss 90% of his attacks. But, who knows, I mean, he might get some criticals soon. But I doubt it. And, yep, he saw a plan. First drink. But I might also just keep making a move, I guess, so that he still can't heal if I'm doing this. So, just run out. Look like those, and eventually he'll have to stop the heal and then I'll reduce him, or just keep running and not be able to heal anyway, so pretty much lose-lose for him. anything, I'm looking forward to recording some clan practices and clan matches for my clan, Storm Warriors, which I lead. I've led it for a little over a year now. We've had a bunch of success, 12 wins and 1 loss. Our record is the second in the world of clans, behind the famous clan Fury, which we had to practice against actually, 2 weeks ago. And, oh, he's gonna kill Goro. Oh well. Yeah, we had practice against them, which was a very interesting battle, because there's no leaders, and actually, 2 weeks before that battle, none of the 4 people, who were in that practice would have been, on the main team, but they did awesome, and they beat Fury, even though Fury made an amazing comeback, even though they aren't, like they were, a year ago. Never underestimate them. I mean, they definitely surprised me. They're a good clan. There are many good clans around right now. Storm Warriors, Eclipse, Phoenix, Ravens. There's a few smaller clans too. And there's also, of course, Envy, who's not very active right now, especially in PvP. But I'm guessing they're going to come back eventually, just like Fury did. And I'm guessing they're going to be, once they do, they're going to be very strong. I mean, they have the 3rd best clan record, pretty sure. They have, no one really knows the exact record for Fury, but I'm pretty sure that they actually have more wins than the other clans so far. They just have, 2 or 3 losses. I'm not sure. For some reason, it's hard to know, wait, what am I doing? Reduce. Need to focus here. No one really knows the exact record for their clan. Well, now his heals will be at half. Yeah, but I've always really enjoyed clans in Pirates 1-1. It's always been very, very interesting. Last round of fort, which means he's gonna use another fort next round. He's still trying to specially heal Bonnie, but that's not really gonna happen. She has a 5. And of course that heals, and he's a privateer, so he doesn't have many attacks, and not much damage. And also, what I plan on doing is doing some matches with the most well-known Pirates 101 YouTuber, Feasty Orange, which is also nicknamed Tech, which is also known as Jeremy, with a whole bunch of last names. Yeah, good luck with that, Lucas. And record them for both of our channels. So far, the only match I've been in that I haven't recorded is actually recorded by Jeremy Nichols, was when his book, 1 vs. 1 Me, My Witch, and even though, he's a puck and I'm a witch, it was an awesome match, and I probably would have won, but Bucks at the moment have their auto win, which is Frenzy. And even though I don't have elusive 3, which I might get eventually, but even with elusive 3, I had a chance of him dodging, or the chance of witches dodging. So small, it's very frustrating, but it was a great match, even though it made fun of me as usual, but I didn't take it. Okay, it's gonna take probably a year for Lucas to die here. It's probably gonna make this upload about half an hour slower, but eventually he's gonna die. eventually. Yeah, I mean, there's been a lot of misses even from his side, too. There's just been a whole bunch of misses. I really don't like using up all my attacks, but I mean, I still have bomb so might as well, but I might also try to see if he'll let me Reaver. If I know I doubt he will, plus I'm gonna lose a little bit of health when I do that. But let's see if he's gonna let me Reaver. Highly doubt it. Highly doubt it. Yeah, he's just gonna be found away, I'm pretty sure. But as long as Spawn was alive, even if I was dead, she would still eventually win. And yeah, once I Reaver, I'm gonna have to Jabu so I stay free health. And yeah, I knew he was gonna do that. Oh well. Yeah, I'll go and get health back. I guess stop complaining. I mean, you already know you're dead either way. Okay, maybe he's gonna die soon. This is the last round of that. He'll being reduced, but I think hopefully another one will show up for next turn if he doesn't die. Gordon. And I'm not sure why he's complaining so much. I mean, my companions missed more than they should have earlier in the match. Here comes a heal. Yep. Only at half, but it still has gone to lower things even more. Please tell me reduce heals up because he's not gonna die this turn. I'm not pretty sure. Come on, come on. Of course not. Thank you. Okay, well, best I can do is do. Well, yeah, I'll keep that last one on. Best I can do is make sure he doesn't super heal like good many people are actually doing for some reason lately. And one versus one, a lot of super heals, mainly from Squashbuckler, someone versus one. It's pretty funny. Really, it's more frustrating than funny, but okay, he's either gonna heal or fort. Oh no, he's not gonna fort it, he's gonna heal. Goodness. Stop dragging this out. And a heal. Goodness. He's doing a mighty good job of making this take forever. Well, now one shows up. That's very helpful. And he lost connection. Well, that's interesting. He's not usually one to lose connection randomly, but well, he's gonna make the match end most likely. Probably next turn. There goes the fort. So this is good. Nope, his connection's back. Just pause out there for a second. Here comes the fort. Still has 2 left too. Let me show you his gear real quick. Well, yeah. Yeah. Well, she has one left fort than I thought. Good bad. So he still has the 2 left. But I'm hoping they won't get a chance to use them. Because this is kind of frustrating now. See, man, I'm only gaining dog criticals. Which is somewhat pretty lucky, but that's kind of makes up for my companions failing. Well, I'm just gonna... Yeah, I'm really hoping that I can actually get where the music and background will work, because I really like playing music during match. It's pretty cool. See, so reduced, yes, we're pointing at that. Might as well just go and leave that, just so I make sure I'm fine. Yeah, I might as well leave that, just so I make sure I'm fine. That reduced for next turn, so you can't flail. But yeah, he's trying his best to make a darn record, be able to see how long drag us out. Pretty good for a easy match, but I mean, he's not gonna be able to do it long enough to actually make a record. Because Bonnie, thank goodness, if she wasn't here, it really would be taking forever. Yeah, he's one stubborn person. Very stubborn. Very so forward. I really wish I had safe purge now. Really, really do. I really am pulling around the Usos. Well, there's Reduce, so he still cannot heal. And also, one thing I can say for Lucas is he's one of the most funniest in the game. I mean, his sarcasm is pretty funny. Goodness, I think he might start regular hitting me, which is gonna make me lose more full health. That's gonna frustrate me. I'm serious about this. Well, let's see. He needs to reduce just to make sure he's not gonna be actually doing any criticals. So there we go. He is really not liking my reduces. Yeah, there's no way he's really been able to critical. Pretty sure. Well, then again, I fought a buck one time where I had a pretty good lead going. I did the big 25% decrease of critical chance. 25%. And yet he did a super heal. That was so frustrating. And he still barely ended up dying, but it made it way too close. Chain Lightning, even with like a 4 versus 4 tons of companions, still fails nowadays. Shows well every time. Yeah, one doesn't like Lucas very much. So YouTube, this is a good example of how a private tier can really stretch out. A darn one versus one these days when it's not just his character. One time I was on my privateer versus Swashbuckler, and at the time I was horrible on the privateer. I was just starting to get used to it, and I was down versus Swashbuckler where he still had Flanders and Bonnie, I think. And let's see, I think he's still dead here. No. Yes, he is going to die. Thank goodness. Good game, Lucas. Gave one heck of a fight. So, yep, there's an example of a good job of a privateer, really. They do not take forever. So, let's see if this works, eh?